So tell me about this.
About this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so
This is in your backyard.
It is.
Tell me about your backyard.
So, well, when we saw the initial plans, it was hard to tell that it was going to be as high as it was. So if you can see where the bricks are at the base, that's actually the foundations. So the foundations are actually higher than the fence. So the people who are going to be living here are going to be looking into our backyard, which means we'll have no privacy. And I get that it's a modern world and people want to put as much property onto the land that they're buying as possible. And I didn't object to it, but what I do object to is now they want to squeeze in 2 pools into the remaining space.
Where are they going to put the pools?
Well, that's exactly the question. So when you look up, there's lines up here. So if they put pools in, then how are they going to put any vegetation in to stop them looking into my backyard? But also, how are they going to stop the noise of the pools? And pools carry noise even more so. So that means we're obliged, if we want privacy and noise reduction, we're the ones who are obliged to put in the plans, which is a huge expense and reduction of our land. And there's been no consultation with us or consideration for our needs in doing so. So that's probably the most important thing for me. So it's affecting 4, 5, maybe even 6 homes. And that's directly. Then there's all the other homes that are behind on the other side who've lost their views. There are people who across the road who can see their house. So it's affecting the whole neighbourhood. They had chooks as well, lots of fruit trees. So they've pretty much taken out all the vegetation except for a little bit of plants. I'm open to communicating with anyone, and I certainly don't want to have an ongoing dispute with anyone. But they haven't made it easy. We reached out to them to try and discuss this, particularly when the foundations were put in, and we were shocked to see how high they were. And I guess I'm not as much affected as these 2 neighbours, where there's glass windows looking down into their property. So, and the windows are almost directly over the fence line. So you can see where the fence line is. There's a hedge growing along there that's grown over the fence, and it's almost right on top of it.
When you reached out to the builder?
I reached out to the builder, that's correct, yes.
So
who's an owner.
He's the owner builder.
Yeah, it's an owner builder, 2 of them brothers.